Ewusia asem ho ye mpe nipa ene pe ne ho asem ma menchia na memo akwa abasronko emfa wo mra possible multimedia me amedi dwumadi ho chia me medin Ede Francis Achu aka possible openi ba kwa ne din Ede Professor Smart Sapon Ede ne nsem bi aba beton monten so concerning some yichire bi a oyi Ede fa NPP ne NDC ho impempre ya me no kasa de ono akasa na enum nsem for some weeks now ontumi ena ni fie esan threat bi abane so no obi ebuza say efi party ben ho anase nipa ben ena yes ade no ede atia Professor Smart Sapon ono akasa na edum nsem NDC fo bi efre no na wo mo ma ne warning NDC fo bi etete no epese omudi newu eno nti be 3 weeks ni on share da entina fie anase otetete ansa na wakoni fie mibusa wa wo hwe mibusa wa wutie me say sa ena ese eba na te say no nipa bia ni ho kwan so obekire na adwen e dia fa 2024 election no ho anase den ebusia sha ne so se ahaye ni atami adwen ne tre me pese me kata na be tente no kame ho yenkonkotie nsem ne mu ntremu ne hu adekora Professor Sapon aya enu nti NDC foni bi allegedly aba bonten a omo etete no se ombedi ni bone anase omo eka nsem bi ebebo ni hu se de be ya de obetumi aye de abo oman Ghana no obeka na no e de atumu yenko jinsem no nchemu na ewia na feel free na ya share your comment section na ase yakopon ehya na hey eni de kwan so meji de wa subscribe e de ama possible multimedia yenko jinsem no.
Political Science Lecturer Professor Smart Sapon of the Kumasi Technical University and Odepol Aba Afedio say Nkrophobia Motata from the NDC and a certain surprising names of Motata as a result of Pola Ebaya declares that Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA ahead as the presidential candidate of choice for 2024. But NDC as a party there was slight majority over the New Patriotic Party going into 2024. Over nearly 59,804 respondents or voters to the 275 constituencies now. And Seno Kasano said normally crap in the past. Or better made the 16,700 for in a 99% correct prediction. That is 1% margin of error. But this time the Otremu could do over 60,000 and in Kofuka credit film out of 60,000 559,608 respondents for NIA or USU or more for this particular research. Omaba said Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA out of the 275 constituencies only now on the silent factors of USU here say choose presidential candidate one share competency and only 50.5% and nobody decided almost also share track record of the particular presidential candidate and only a 22.5% and almost share party affiliation and only a 19.1%. Financial inducements kasam a 3.7%, religion a 1.2%, ethnic background a 0.9%, and other matters a 2.2%. On the most critical challenge, next presidential candidate in also one address unemployment and only key thing and now respondents for no or more qualified. And inflation and so another thing and the respondents are more qualified. Economic slowdown, how our presidential candidate bit my addresses are issue with poor roads, water crisis, power crisis, illegal mining, debt crisis, LGBT rights, corruption, sanitation, climate change, and forest loss. Sanima winner and respondents na share and the choose on presidential candidate Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA ahead. Nana Professor Sapon say release this information to the media for over 3 weeks until me and that if yenko tie nkomo a one Kwame Sefa kan edidi ye ewo kokoko ejubadie no so ena no pe
ba ko mamo ni din Kwame Zu on dem ne nyina na we the same staff so on the frame no dey say Adam for level to former general secretary for Ashanti
I'll try your case to you
many nyina na we the same
okay
on the frame no say Hey, my brother, you know tithe is still 10% too.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And how many says here to abani that's the actuals neba near the to Then comes the regional elections in Kumasi. And no, I stayed off until the heat because I was like, say, is this? I said, generally, Biase Wintimi was down. Oh, Wintimi. I was like, okay, fine. Let me just see the margin. Timi crime started me 7 in Angazano. Now I wanted to see how down he was going to fall. After the constituency by constituency. I was like, hey, so how come the narrative out there is so different from what these people are telling me? And back on me, and just say, and name mu catch them no me sure say candidates na kasa ti o mani mu a o mutimi the courage to tell them those. Timi wie ye nam so okay fine dey we there it is sharply different from what the general narrative is. Nti mama fantina me baby. Until a poll came, supposedly coming from a very popular person, saying, say, there was this margin of loss Untimi was going to lose very high, blah, blah, blah. I said, this is so different from mine. And what is it, say, why are they not share them now, other things? So I did mine also. And characteristic of me, they be a fair press. I have nothing to hide, Brock. I believe in full disclosure.
Okay.
Me share press send and ram here, so that you can have time to interrogate me. We decide. Now then, a general say now we have a serious conversation. No, do baby, no my bread. The questions were just plenty yesterday, but fine. Me we finished. I put it out, and they said, the results was that Wintimi was going to win by 57.8%. The insults I got. That was the first time a police regional command will be fair say we are giving you a friend to
just in case.
Nicely say you have a friend on his way to your office. He will be with you for some 2 weeks. He'll be into just for your safety and those things. Into Naminam Kumasi under protection. Why?
Wow.
Just because you did your job.
Now you're too abane.
Yeah, you're too abano. That was the very closest 2020 elections. It was like 96% accurate. This one was like 100% accurate because Wintimi actually got 57.8, exactly as predicted. And one friend of mine, very good friend of mine, or not target me or Facebook me say I am a disgrace to academia.
Oh,
yeah, direct friend. And
because of Wintimi
and Adiyaba and I confirmed 100%. I was expecting so because Charlie,
I'm sorry. Take it down.
Basically, I think if there is one event I've been so disappointed and felt so bad, that particular one, I was expecting say okay, if I just say Charlie, sorry.
I got it wrong.
Basically, sorry. Basically, there's been some distance. I don't intend to close that distance until he says sorry. He doesn't even know I'm hurt by that. Until he says sorry, I will not mind so much. Until, no. Time to time, I feel like I may have a home but I'm a researcher, a social science professor interested in human behavior, human activities, public interest activities, and then along the line, if I get convinced, let me try and see the sentiments on the floor. I feel like I shouldn't be stopped by whatever to do that. There's a quote from a very popular researcher, political elections researcher, or say, a friend saying, the worst elections research and now opinion poll is still better than a silent prospective voter, like not getting feedback from prospective voters. Now, because all the campaign now we kasa chenkro for kasa one person will beti bibia so from ho to you. After all, Sebana for say it deviates from your it still gives you an advantage to do more.
Yeah.
Say and nam now say you will advance your lead if you feel you are in the lead. Ebana for say you work hard to overturn what it is. Now baseline survey imponi Abraham. End line survey
end line they are just so to
Mestre, as my opening remark, Mestre said, I could see me need direct interest to be in fact, my previous elections I've done 4 major press conferences the bia me no open me report to me the data ni bia gu ase ho obi per constituency level because that's the unit 275. There no press conference would have had time for that. Until mature the email ni bia ka ho say obi per further and idea provided you are a candidate or a party chairman, somebody I can identify, I can share with you for WAWU interrogation. But yes sir, disclosure ni readiness to be transparent in name money in every intimacy. Say what they should do is to simply study the report. If you think it is different from yours, why not? And not the same person there would now want to the entire crowd. No, you will find some differences in Adi. Niafo say confirming yours no. Hallelujah. Work on it. Niafo say different from yours no. Ojuno ho na me dey ness or to chuna. Aha, ojuno ho so na for say then let me just do. You have 6 months. Never pay you can say and 6 months then mamenya ho bibia. Then you do something about it. There are full details. Ubia will hear further and better particulars. Bia can contact. I will share with the person. You need anything to hide. As for baby, I'm immediate there. Intin amempem has them baby. I'm GPS location of every individual I am interviewing. I pick as part of the app now me use. In fact, there are about 60 to 70% of my respondents who willfully gave me their telephone numbers.
Do I see?
So what else?
What is the difficulty back on me? The fact that NDC is popular, but the preference for the presidential candidate is BAWUMIA. Is that not what has been the case since 1992?
Yeah.
How strange is this finding? Obia fan the constituency abano adenia parliamentary candidate no ebenya no adenia presidential candidate ni benya nhwe say ya na ye plan. It is possible and it has always been possible that one of the two representatives, the candidate and the party, because party in a constituency, it is the leader of the party that is the presidential candidate, but the party itself is constituency based, unless they have forgotten. President Mama cannot be at all places at the same time. Dr. BAWUMIA cannot be at all places, even though they are the leaders. So they have party chairmen and parliamentary candidates over there who run the day-to-day affairs and makes the party beautiful or ugly at the constituency. They are the party. And then the Bema party na popular or base. But about the preference, the candidates must take time to convince voters. So nyamre, means so make against you. Intimate me say me engage voters na me try say we are the reporting competence is the number one deciding factor, followed by
Mami Mr. Bibi nature say me share graphic there for example ye fancy ato abande likely said Dr. BAWUMIA be dinkunim but one sha obelusu parliament. Is that what it means?
In fact,
could mean
no, I don't even want to draw conclusions now.
Okay, let me say, could it mean that a bit me abanasa because look at Dr. BAWUMIA preferred candidate, NDC most popular party, 80 ABI to abana ABIA. Because 23.1 undecided on your margin. It is at 23.1 bit be swing into any place.
Absolutely.
It can make Mahama the most preferred.
Yes.
It can make NPP the most popular.
Yes.
It's a bit very
yes.
But based on we ABI to abanka seen and at the
baseline level, you are not allowed to draw such conclusions.
Okay, good.
Because your intention was not to find out, say, Senka, to abandon now, or Chinanka, one be winning.
Okay.
If you build the foundation, you we can ask those specific questions to now draw midline conclusions and then endline conclusions.
Okay.
Enti menka say obibedin kunim obibedin chu.
Good.
For mention so. Baseline surveys do not draw such conclusions. Now American say this is the picture as of today. After all, omumi ni will be cross 40% impo. With the pass mark of 50+1.
Just will be upon cross here.
Check the AD, and they have to work hard to make sure say the undecided people will begin to decide.
Okay.
Ebedu endline no. Let's say undecided this what to a threshold of about 6% or better, because then towards December 7 you still have somebody undecided. In fact, on the day of election, you are likely to have people.
Standard, no.
there's a accepted literature threshold of about 6%. HSA people are ready for the elections. Engage. What is even scary in the report? They say smaller parties now are doing 3.6%.
Okay.
Because this is a very difficult election. Smaller parties need to accrue as much as 3%. It means you are likely to move into runoff. There are a lot of insightful findings that political parties, if they want to